G'day viewers, Dave from Back Trails Territory here again. This morning I'll be taking a quick look at my latest hammock, which is the Xpedition model by UK Hammocks. Now I've been using a couple of other pieces of kit from UK Hammocks for the last 6 months or so. First one is the jungle chair, which I have set up here. And secondly the EDC or everyday carry hammock, which you can see there it's slung up underneath my camp as a using it as a storage shelf and for my food bags and a clothing bag, etc. But a friend of mine has the Xpedition model, highly recommends it. I've spent a lot of time over about the last 5 years travelling in hammocks, so I pretty well know what I'm looking for on them, and this one fits the bill. This one's a single floor nylon construction. It's a zip which basically goes all the way around. You can either zip that off, or depending on which way you like to get in or out of the hammock, you can simply adjust the your entry side from one to the other by use of the zip. Big feature for this for me is the suspension system. It's probably the most simple and quick setup that I've ever seen on a hammock. Basically, I'll take this down at the other end for a quick look. But it consists of a thin webbing strap which acts as your tree hugger. Now, you know, with most suspension systems you have a separate webbing tree hugger that goes around the tree. Then you have your hammock suspension system which somehow you attach to the tree hugger. And this one it's the other way around. The tree hugger actually becomes your suspension, so you wrap it round through itself. Thread it through a simple buckle here and pull to adjust to the right angle, which Matt from UK Hammocks recommends as the standard 30 degrees. So, as far as setup wise goes, very, very quick, both to set up initially and also to do your final test and adjust to get the exact right angle for you. A couple of side mounted attachment points, don't have to use those. I've had a couple of nights in them without. And construction's very, very good. Even though it's a single layer floor, I live in the tropics, so we do have a large mosquito problem, and with one of my earlier hammocks I could often feel at night being bitten through the side. A lot of bugs and mozzies out here last night. I was sleeping in this in just a t-shirt and our shorts, and no issues at all. Nothing got through that, so quite robust. Hammocks, the suspension buckle is joined onto the actual hammock itself, simply with the use of a Amsteel line, which, as you know, has got a very, very high braking cord and is the same material I think is used in the Whoopee Sling suspension system. Another big plus for the Xpedition is its size. For a diagonal hang, there's a massive amount of room in this. I think this has got the most room out of any that I've tried. Now, forgive my dirty laundry inside. You can see that easily removable mesh means you can basically set this up quickly as a chair on the trail if need be. Standard full-length ridgeline, and a lot of extra features in this that are not found in other hammocks. You can see here a lot of them have these storage pockets. I generally keep my iPhone and any other breakables like a camera, etc. in here overnight, and I'll just sling my Petzl lamp through that and a couple of spare batteries that are slung there out of the way. Another storage bag with some cord at the end, but however at the head end, this is where this hammock comes into its own. You see there we've got some sewn in storage pockets on the side that gives you a lot of extra storage. I keep my bags for both the hammock and my silk line in there. Enough room for my Kindle, and a couple of these unique storage mechanisms. Actually got some elastic ended bag there, and this one I keep a water bottle. See that elastic keeps it from sliding out, so it's, and the paracord keeps it well out of your way. My head is generally around this area, so if I need a drink of water, simply reach up at night and not worried about the water bottle rolling around the bottom of the hammock, as has happened to me on other occasions. Second storage container again on paracord. This one hangs down about your head end. I've taken Matt's advice. He uses it to stuff a jacket or similar inside it to make a pillow. I've just got a small flexible camp pillow that I stuff inside that, but basically it means that in the middle of the night your pillow's not going to go walkabout, and I'm sure if any of you have spent time in a hammock you know exactly what I'm talking about. So pretty comfortable night's sleep in it. Only issue I encountered is my other hammocks are a double floor. I like to slide my sleeping pad in between it so that it's not moving around. There was a little bit of movement with that, but not enough to worry me. But with a diagonal, the amount of room in this with a diagonal lay, it was quite comfortable. Not sure of the weight or the actual construction. Probably get onto the UK Hammocks website. Matt's put I think a YouTube video up on him with the full demonstration of how to set it up, and the specifications should all be on that. So actually I'll try and, I won't take it down completely. I wasn't intending to do this video at this time. I just had a little bit of spare time on my hands. What I'll do is I'll just take one end of the suspension and tree hugger down, and I'll set it up just to show you how easy this is to set up. If any of you have spent time trying to adjust the angle or level of your hammocks in the past, you'll appreciate just how quick this is. Okay, so here we have the tree hugger come suspension system as it is. It's a few metres long, as you can see, reasonably thin webbing with a loop at one end. Idea is it goes around the tree, and trying to do this one-handed. The other end just thread straight through that, and that adjusts the angle on the tree, so I'll do that now. Okay, so we've threaded that through itself, now just a matter of pulling to adjust it. I get these up absolutely as high as I can, and then if there's any spare tension left, wrap it around the tree a couple of times just to spread the tension out a bit more. But that locks firmly into place, like so. And then as far as actually setting the tent up, if we can reach it, it's a matter of coming down. I mentioned before, have your am steel line, which is firmly attached to a buckle, and it's simply a matter of running that. It's going to be a pain to do it one-handed. Running the other end of that suspension system through that buckle to adjust it to where you need it. I'll see if I can do that. I don't know if I'll be able to film that, but I'll show you the way it goes. Okay, so you can see here we've threaded our line through the buckle. Just a matter of pulling it to tension, and it's that simple, locks into place. Recommended angle of a 30-degree angle there, and I did have a slight issue with a little bit more sag in this than with some of my other hammocks. I got onto Matt at UK Hammocks about it. He was straight back to me literally within a couple of hours with a few recommendations and hints. He said he advises that a 30-degree angle here between your tree, not quite there, but I'll adjust that a bit later on. And he says about 30 inches seat height, which is basically when you're sitting in the hammock, 30 inches between your bum and the ground, so you should be able to sit there with your feet flat on the floor. I've done that. It'll come down just on top of my EDC hammock without interfering in it. Matt has actually said he prefers to set his up, as I said, 30 inches seat height with his EDC hammock above his main Xpedition hammock. With my tarp set up with the DD here, not quite enough room to do that. Once I'm sitting in it and the hammock is done its normal sag, there probably would be, but I'm quite happy to leave that there at the moment. But I'll certainly be taking his advice on board, and when I move overnight, I'll be trying it with the EDC shelf above. So all in up, workmanship, excellent. To the extent I've ordered a second one. Matt will do a custom job, and I've ordered a double layer so I can actually slide that pad in between the floor just to stop my pad moving around. And once again, if I'm in the tropics, that'll give me a little bit of protection against the mosquitoes. But Price wise, £130 plus £7 delivery to Australia. So certainly very, very competitive with a lot of the other hammocks. I've used some of the main brands out there. I've used Clark, Hennessy, DD Hammocks, and my Claytor, as well as a couple of other lesser known brands. And yeah, this is certainly going to be, the Xpedition's going to be coming on a lot more trips with me. I just love the ease of setup and the durability of it, plus those extra storage features on the inside. Just little things make it that much more homely when you're actually on the trail. So thanks for watching. As I said, if you need to know the specifications, weights, etc., please get onto the UK Hammocks website. I'll throw a link in at the end of the video. And please give this hammock some consideration. I don't think you'll go wrong with it. Thanks for watching.